There is a rule in many parts of southeastern Nigeria, especially in places like Anambra State and Imo State, a rule so ancient, so deeply respected, that no one dares to question it before anyone eats the new yam. It must be offered first, because the land must eat, before the people, and those who forget this rarely get a second chance. Every year, just after the farming season ends, the people gather to celebrate a festival known as Uheyoku, a time of joy, a time of abundance. The air fills with the deep rhythm of drums. Women sing songs passed down through generations. Masquerades emerge from the shadows of the forest. And at the center of it all lies the first yam, freshly harvested, untouched, sacred, because before it can be eaten, it must be offered to Ela, the spirit believed to own the land itself, the one who gives life to the soil and takes it away. For generations, the people followed this rule without question, until one year. One man decided not to. His name was Chaik. Chaik was not known for breaking traditions, but that year, hunger changed him. His farm had failed, his barns were nearly empty, and his children cried through the night. So when the first yam appeared in his field, something inside him shifted. That evening, while the rest of the village prepared for the festival, Chaik went alone to his farm. He dug up a yam, large, fresh, perfect. He looked around. No one was watching. No drums, no prayers, no witnesses, just silence and hunger. Back in his hut, Chaik lit a small fire. The flames rose slowly. The yam rested on the heat. Its skin began to crack. The smell filled the room, rich, warm, inviting for a moment. Everything felt normal until suddenly, the fire went out just like that. No wind, no sound, only darkness. Chaik froze. Then he heard it, a sound from outside, footsteps, slow, dragging, moving across the ground, getting closer. Then a voice, low, dry, not human, "You have eaten." What was not yours? Chaik rushed to the door and pulled it open. Nothing, just darkness. But the air had changed. It felt heavy, thick, like the earth itself was breathing that night. He did not sleep because something kept moving around his hut, scratching, dragging, waiting, and just before dawn, he saw them, shapes standing in the darkness. Their bodies looked like they were made of soil, cracked, broken, their eyes hollow, their mouths filled with earth, and their voices whispering together, "The land is hungry." The next morning, the village gathered for the Uhayoku festival. The drums began, the singing filled the air, the first yam was placed before the shrine. The priest stepped forward to begin the ritual, but something was wrong. The fire would not stay lit. The yam split open by itself, and a strange smell rose. The priest stopped, his hands trembling. He looked at the people and spoke words that froze the entire village. "The offering has already been taken." That night, the village changed. The ground became soft, too soft, like something beneath it was moving. Dogs barked endlessly, children cried without reason, and then the earth began to shift slowly, quietly, as if something was trying to come out. People locked their doors, they stayed silent. But it didn't matter, because the sounds were everywhere, scratching, dragging, rising, and in the middle of the night, a scream tore through the darkness. Chaik's scream by morning. Chaik was gone. No footprints, no struggle, no body, just his hut, and inside it, the yam, half-eaten, black, rotten, as if it had died. The priest stood before the villagers and spoke quietly. "The land has taken its share. That year, the harvest failed. Yams rotted before they could grow. The soil turned dry and lifeless, and the village learned something they would never forget even today. During Uheyoku, no one eats the first yam, no one dares, because deep beneath the soil, something is always listening, waiting, and if the land is not fed first, it will take what it is owed."